Across YouTube, there are thousands of videos portraying ghosts, conspiracies, and the paranormal. A crow and his friends will watch and dissect these videos in search of the truth. This is Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Friends.
Friends, acquaintances, and people who stumbled in here and don't know what they're doing. Oh, we waving? Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi.
I hope you guys heard the spooky. I didn't hear the spooky music, but everybody, I think.
Yeah, well, it didn't play it for. Okay, so I recently reconfigured all of my audio on my computer using what is it called? It's a software. Everything on my computer runs through the software. But the problem is I forgot that means I have to do monitor and output on any OBS things. So
I see.
Yeah. So, but hey, as Luna pointed out, we're actually celebrating a little something special today. You look down at my followers, we hit 600 followers. Woo! 600 followers.
Yeah! Congratulations.
Yes. So, thank you everybody who followed me and everybody who is still actually watching. Yeah, it's like I got 600 followers, which means there's like 585 of you that are like not watching. But anyway,
And there's also there might be like 2 or 3 robots.
There's probably a few bots in there.
But that's everybody.
Then we got the people usually there. We got Hasio, we got Bentai, we got Canfighter, we got Jindal, we got Difed, we got Bon. So we got
the classics, the Corvid classics.
We got the Corvid classics.
The Corvid classics.
But who's not in so much chat is in the stream. You've been hearing another person talk, and they are my good friend Luna Miura.
That's me. Hello. Hello, my avian friend. As I said earlier, how are you doing? I'm excited to be here. I was, once we finished the last time we did this, I was like, I can't wait till to do this again because these are great.
Oh yeah, and we'll hope to have you and Millie and Lilith and Bon and the Draken folks, and maybe a little mixes too. Because we love y'all, and this is a great show for you because you often do the ghost watching shows on your channel.
I do the Ghost Bros, I call them the Ghost Bros, the Ghost Adventures, the 4 now like the aging elder millennials that talk to ghosts and get uncomfortably excited about things that the rest of us can't see or hear.
Yes, well, Bilbo may hate the Sackville Baggins. You hate the Ghostville Baggins.
I do. The Zachary Elizabeth Baggins. Baggins.
With him, it's just like, is he a true believer or a scam artist? I don't know.
My impression, the way that it's always been, because when he's done interviews and he's like talked about, and he has a couple of like autobiographies that I have not read, but I really should just buy them. I put them on my throne, but I should just get them. The way that he talks about it is that he had an experience in college when he was 19, where he saw a ghost in his room, and that sort of set him off on the journey of discovering. My bet is that it started as a legitimate interest, and then when he found out that he could just make money dicking around on camera with the Travel Channel, he's like, now we're gonna just roll with it. I'm not seeing anything, I'm not experiencing anything since then, but if I can make a living doing it, might as well.
Yeah, I mean,
that's my thought. I think he probably did have like a spooky experience, but I think now we're showboating a little bit.
Yeah, I've never had a ghost experience in my life. I've had like creepy things, but nothing where it's just like there's no explanation for that,
Right.
Like,
I've had spooky experiences, but I can probably chalk them up to logical things.
But like people that I know and people who are not like, they're people who are technically scientifically minded. Like one of my good friends that I do improv with has done tours in St. Paul, and especially in the Wabasha Street Caves, which is supposedly the most haunted location in all of Minnesota. And he swears that on multiple occasions he has seen a ghost. And he's not the type of person that would make that up. Like,
well, it's always amazing the type of people that you run into that end up believing in things you wouldn't expect them to. Like one of my friends is a hardcore logic and atheist and doesn't believe in the supernatural, but she is the most like, I've never met anybody who knew or hyper focused harder on the astrological signs and their importance than her. Like you could tell she knew so much about it and how it all worked and functioned and everything related to each other, that if you told her your sign and like the sign of like your partner, she'd be like, she'd sit there and you could see the wheels moving and she'd start to tell you about like all the bad things about that relationship and all the good, like in really just minute detail. And she was all about it. And it was just very funny that she was otherwise just very like logical and scientifically minded.
see, and I'd like to just one time someone do that in the opposite direction. Study people, get to know their personalities, get to know their relationship quirks, and then accurately guess their birth and moon signs and all that. But it's never that way. Because
it's never that way.
Oh.
It's almost like there's more than 12 different types of people in the world.
I actually don't like the whole birth sign thing because to me it's a system that makes judgments on people based off of the circumstances of their birth, and that kind of system will always inevitably lead to discrimination.
Oh, of course. It's sort of like a socially acceptable gamified casteism. It's like, oh, you're a Capricorn, oh, then you're definitely like this and this, and you would definitely be good at this job and this job. And it's like, I mean, the mind power is a thing in the sense that if you can have a self-fulfilling prophecy where you convince yourself that something is true to the point where you are actively sabotaging yourself or pointing your life in a certain direction. But like, I don't know, you're right. It creates this like, and also talk about like I imagine, I mean, the dating pool was hard before I got married, but I can imagine it's almost impossible now where like, imagine cutting off like entire chunks of the population because of their star sign. You're like, well, I definitely can't date a Scorpio. Well, they seem like great people, but fuck that. They're a Scorpio.
And don't tell me that, like, okay, so obviously discrimination in terms of race, gender, sexual identity, all that kind of stuff like that is much, 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 much worse. I'm not trying to belittle this, but don't tell me that there isn't some HR manager who said, this person's qualified, but I don't think we can hire a Scorpio. But they don't say that out loud, but they're thinking it.
They're thinking it, and they're going, are you sure you want to do it? And then they've got to come up with like in the hiring meeting, they've got to come up with like a legal way of saying we shouldn't hire the Scorpio without saying they're a Scorpio.
Yeah.
You know?
So that's my viewpoint on it. But hey, you know, you want to, I don't know. Parts of it,
it's with
parts
like,
of it are harmless. Parts of it, I think, mostly harmless, but you can see the potential for it to be harmful.
Right. And I think that if you're the type of person that is self-aware enough that you can suspend disbelief long enough to be entertained by it, and nothing else, then that's fine. I'll read a horoscope for the fun of it. I'll read what does the newspaper say today about Capricorns for a giggle. But I'm not like going to go like, oh shit, I should really invest in Bitcoin because my horoscope in the Sunday paper told me to. Like, no, that's where we get.
Let me see
problems.
Here. Aquarius, do not invest in Bitcoin. Pisces, do not invest in Bitcoin. Cancer, do not invest in Bitcoin. Capricorn, do not invest in Bitcoin.
No.
Taurus, do not invest in Bitcoin. Okay, it just says do not invest in Bitcoin for all of them. Look,
just don't invest in Bitcoin.
If you want to make money on Bitcoin, then you should absolutely buy them 8 years ago.
Yeah, it's a solid choice if you can go back in time. In which case you've invented a time machine, so you should be probably making money off of that and not the Bitcoin. But by all means, go back in time.
Did you know that the Haktua girl made a meme coin? And it was like
I'm sure everyone has made one.
See,
at this
the thing
point.
is, they called it Haktua coin.
Yeah.
And come on, Spitcoin was right there.
Spitcoin, right there. Right there, but no, because then we wouldn't know it was the. I mean, you just put her face on the coin symbol or the logo, Thang coin.
If you want to hear the full story of like what happened with her and the whole rug pull, the podcast 16th Minute, which is by Jamie Loftus, who is amazing, And you should listen to everything Jamie Loftus does, because she's like one of the best she's an investigative journalist, but also a comedian. And like, it's amazing that she's so good at both of them.
I learned a little bit about the Hawk Tuah girl from two places. One was another comedian who makes content on YouTube, Jamie, what's her full name? I can't remember her full name. But her name is Jamie something, but she does these like investigative internet reporting things, but in a comedic way. And so I learned about her from there. And then also I learned about her, a little bit more about her from Strange Eons, who's another content creator on YouTube, who does this like these internet deep dives, these pop culture deep dives into different people. So,
but all you need to know is she got into crypto through her relationship with Jake and Logan Paul. That's all you need to know.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
yeah. Yeah. We hate those guys. Anyway, today we're going to watch a video.
Video?
Let me bring down the... Oh, good. It still works.
Video.
In the preview in
that's
studio
awesome.
mode, it wasn't displaying. And I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
So today's video is a video from the... in fact, I'm just going to post the link in here because, I do think that you should get... yeah. Okay. So this is a video titled "The Scariest Old School YouTube Ghost Videos That Still Haunt Us" from Slapped Ham, the channel Slapped Ham.
Yeah, so if anybody has like some PTSD sort of from this particular these videos, you should look away now. Because apparently they're still haunting us.
Yeah, still haunting us. Now, I must again do the disclaimer that I always do on this show. I have not watched this. So, but I figure if it's safe for YouTube, it's probably safe for Twitch.
Yeah, probably.
So, but if there is something upsetting or problematic in here, I absolve myself of all responsibility.
Yeah, because that's how that works.
That's how it works. All right. Well, Luna,
it's gonna be fine.
Are you ready to watch the first video?
I'm so ready.
All right.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slap
Hey,
Ham.
Callan.
Hi, Callan.
We've got a curated, massive list of some seriously freaky content
massive
today.
List. It's only
so
an
sit back,
18-minute
relax,
video.
And enjoy.
Yeah, click those buttons for me. Slapped Ham.
Slap that ham.
On August 2nd, 2008, the YouTube channel Ghost Watching uploaded a video that quickly gained attention. The footage was filmed during a Saturday morning riding lesson at a school in Kent. Janet Emmett and her daughter were taking their regular lesson while Janet's husband recorded the session. Later that evening, while reviewing the recording, the family noticed something strange in the background. A figure of a man can be seen just a few meters from the spot where Janet was riding.
It's George Washington.
She claims she didn't notice anyone nearby during the lesson, which would have been impossible to miss if the figure had been there in person.
Or the Quaker Oats guy.
The figure appears again in the recording, this time with its back turned to the camera. Many viewers believe the video is genuine, noting how the figure's appearance is too realistic and
Okay. For one, we should have Millie here for this one with all the horses.
We should have, yeah.
unsettling to be staged. So what exactly was captured during that riding lesson? For now, the video remains an unsolved mystery.
Okay.
I mean, it could be a bird, honestly.
Yeah, my explanation for this video is just good old-fashioned apophenia. If you're wondering what that means, apophenia is where you want to see something and you see something that isn't there, and it's where like certain things arranged in certain ways can look like a human, look like a face, but it's not. It's just
matrixing. You're looking for like things that might orient themselves like a face just become a face in the human brain.
Yeah, and it's so low resolution.
It's so grainy.
It's grainy. It's passing by. I think it's just stuff back there that like from that distance and that thing just looks humanoid.
Yeah, I think it could be a bird, or it could be wind blew it in between the times that they went around again. Like, that's the thing where it's like, I don't even think that I would have noticed it enough to put it online being like, look at that. Like, I don't think I would, as a person who was filming my child on their horse, I don't even know if I would have noticed any of that in the background. But
yeah. I think that's just, hey, what is that thing there? And it's just too low resolution. So I don't know. I give that one a 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
There's nothing,
because it's not even like a scary situation either. Like if there was just a random person back there watching you, you're still, it's the middle of the day, you're at a riding camp, there's multiple people around, like it's not even, there's not even potential for danger.
Yeah, maybe it was just an old dude with big hair who was on a hike and he decided to stop and watch the pretty horses for a second.
Right? Like, I won't pet that dog. Can I pet that dog?
I'll pet that dog. I won't pet that dog.
I won't pet that dog.
That original video was about a bear, right?
Yes, it was about a bear.
Yeah. So that one, it's just like, even if it wasn't something that looked like a person, it was probably just a person.
Probably just a person hanging out.
Yeah. They were on the other side of the fence. They're allowed to watch the people riding horses.
Right, and nobody who was actually there, who had to be paying attention to make sure they didn't, fall off their horse, saw anything. Where everybody, there's there's dozens of people there with all their eyeballs on that field. Like, nobody else seemed perturbed by it.
No perturbances here.
Perturbances not detected.
1 out of 10, not scary. Yep. All right, let's see with this one. We got a lady with a horseshoe on her shirt.
On May 27th, 2011, YouTube user Derek's90 uploaded an unsettling video recorded at Texas Lutheran University. The video was initially meant to record a school tour for the uploader's friend who wanted to compare campuses before transferring school.
Okay. If that's the case, then they need to fire them and get a better videographer because they are all over the place.
Well, is this is it like just a kid doing it, or is this a professional doing the filming? Like,
yeah, I guess maybe they're just like, I want to take a video of the tour to remember, but Jesus, learn to hold your camera still.
Just hold it still.
Everywhere.
Just hold it still.
Like, I know a Steadicam is expensive, but you can do better than this.
I mean, yeah, just go slow.
All right.
Just a few seconds into the footage, something disturbing is captured down one of the hallways. The camera reveals a shadowy figure, clearly visible and resembling a human form. However, the figure stands completely still.
Okay.
Whoop. No, it actually went full screen. All right. What was the... There was a control that Lilith mentioned that... Was it like...
Oh, yeah, I don't remember. Like something where you could go frame by frame.
Yeah.
Its presence seeming anything but natural. The uploader...
Okay, there we go. There we go. It's comma and period. Come on. Going back too slowly. Okay.
Go back.
We're almost there.
Get it. Oh.
Okay,
that to me looked like somebody stepped into the frame, though. I do think that it looked like, unless that's just blur from the low quality video.
I think it's just a person standing in a doorway. It's obviously like to outside with how bright it is.
Yeah.
So I think it's an open area with natural sunlight, and it's probably just a person standing there.
Right.
Its presence seeming anything but natural. The uploader claimed that neither he nor his friend noticed anything unusual during the tour. It was only later, while reviewing the video, that they spotted the eerie figure lurking in the hallway. The footage has sparked debates among viewers, with many believing it to be staged or fake, while others are left questioning whether this was a genuine paranormal encounter.
Well, so the problem is that he can say, oh, we didn't see anything while we were there, we just caught it on camera, but like, the fact that he turned around, filmed it, and it is very clearly a silhouette in the window, and there was no reaction. I mean...
It's probably...
I don't know.
Yeah, they panned there. They saw a person standing. Just, okay,
back.
Moving on. And they're like, well, I don't remember a person being there. But like, okay, how many encounters with random people do you remember? you know?
Right. So, I mean, here's what I bet happened. They turned around and filmed the back to get like a view of the hallway from that angle. And there was a person standing there, and in real time, not through the vision of the camera, but through their eyes, they saw some random person. They're like, oh, random person. And then they turn around and keep going. And then because of the way film works, I imagine when they rewatched it, it looks spooky because it's not catching the same detail that your eye can catch when you're looking at the person. So
yeah.
we're seeing a backlit silhouette. They probably just saw some random person in full detail, and that's why they didn't react.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly. So, and again, it's just like, could this be something paranormal? No. Look, for it to be paranormal, we have to have proof that it's like not just a person. Like, you know
right,
what I mean?
Has to be right. The first is it has to be. You have to give us something that is at least somewhat, but like the scenario has to be bizarre. That you would see something in that. There's nothing bizarre about seeing another person in this scenario. There's got to be. It's not like they're the only people on campus because it's obviously open. It's the lights are like some of the lights are on. Like there's going to be other people on the property. So it reduces the chances like that anything weird or suspicious is going on.
Yeah.
So
you go to a random asylum and it's at night and you see a person who shouldn't be there. That's creepy as hell. This is just person in a hallway at a school.
Yeah.
1 out of 10.
This is another 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
Got to give us the context is important, friends. Always remember that.
Yep. Gentle, eerie music.
On January 16th, 2011, the YouTube channel Corvids uploaded a spine-chilling video featuring potential paranormal footage.
Red flag number 1, YouTube channel called Corvids. So we already have a, you know, that's the only thing is, I was like, do they have an incentive to fake something?
Right.
If they're a channel based around paranormal videos, can a watermelon protect an iPhone from a 100-foot drop?
Can it? I bet it can, actually.
Oh, that's CinemaSins. CinemaSins is fucking terrible.
The clip, originally aired on CNN, covers eerie surveillance footage from Asheville High School, a reputedly haunted institution in North Carolina. The surveillance video, recorded on August 1st, 2008 at 2:51 a.m., captures something truly bizarre.
This is what you first see over here. Some folks have described it as, you know, the shape of a
Hold on, I'm going to answer the phone.
Or something like that. Someone else who looked at it said, it looks like it takes a couple of steps.
It appears to show an unusual figure resembling a child taking a few steps before the motion-activated recorder goes off for a few seconds. Moments later, the figure mysteriously vanishes, only to reappear above an elevator. The strange apparition doesn't stop there. It can later be seen flying through the hallway, leaving many stunned. The school's PR director ruled out the possibility of it being a bat, citing the unexplainable angle.
I agree. That is not a bat. It looks nothing like Usu.
Nope.
Angle of the shadow and
no
the figure's
twin tails.
distinct shape.
I'm a logical person, I think, and I wanted to be able to explain to these folks or anybody, this is what I think it is. It's a bat flying around up here and it casts a shadow. But then why is the shadow down here from a different angle and it's not the shape of a bat? So
Martha Geithner, a teacher at the school, along with several viewers, believes the entity captured on camera is a ghost haunting the halls of Asheville High School and making its presence known.
It's a ghost. Of course it's a ghost. It's the ghost of some former
We love you,
student
Martha.
who's really angry with his teacher and has come back to get back at the teacher. And he's just
got a whole
making
fucking
himself
story.
known at this time.
This is going to be
What
great
exactly
for my...
was captured on the cameras that night, paranormal or
stories.
not, it's a mystery that continues to intrigue viewers.
Okay, so what are we thinking on this one?
So this one is at least this is better, at least from the get-go, in terms of like, okay, it's 2 a.m. It's
clearly not just a person walking through.
It's not. It's a security camera, so it's not just some person wandering around with a camera for whatever reason, and it's kind of, it is mysterious. Like there's no definition to the. It could still be faked, but I think that at least if it's faked, it's at least a better attempt. It makes more. It's trying harder.
I don't. My impression is this is not a hoax. This is not something that somebody intentionally did.
No.
To try and do that.
I think it's it's probably got a logical explanation, but it's mysterious enough that it's not like you said, like nobody went into the school and planned to do this. Or
I'm almost wondering, like, if a small insect lands on or near the lens, like it's probably in one of those dome things. So like a small bug, because of the focus of the camera, something that close is not going to have any definition. It's just going to be a blur.
Right.
And it's going to be a dark blur.
Right.
So like a fly or some other small insect like that walking across it would show like a dark blur moving across it and go across like that. I'm not saying that that's 100% what it is, but that's a reasonable explanation.
I think I would have to. I'd have to see how the blur, like how it, like if you think about the way a fly, when it lands on a surface and it moves around, it's got a very jerky, a very particular way that it moves.
Yeah.
And a fly is something that like would be a very common insect to have in a high school. So I could see that being a possibility if the movement seemed to like, if it wasn't just like the soft, smooth, amorphous blob moving around and it was more of like a jerky kind of a movement. But
I would also like to know, is this recorded on tape or was this recorded on digital video?
This was 2011, I think?
2008.
Oh, 2008.
It was uploaded in 2011, but the video's from 2008. So could be, yeah, it was probably digital. Because with tape, you can get after images from previous recordings.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing enough here to say that's a ghost, but
I'd say it's spookier than at least it is a puzzle. Like the other ones were like, that's just a person. This one's like, oh, what is that? Like I wonder what phenomenon could explain that. But so I would give it, I'd give it a 2 out of 10, a little bit better.
I was going to go up to like a 4. I'd give it a 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because look, I figure like if I can't say this is for sure what happened, then I'm going to give it a higher score. And the fact that like this video, not a hoax, not CGI, this is not an intentional case of deception. I think this is a genuine video. I don't think it shows a ghost, but I think the video is genuine and nobody tried to fake it. And I think that alone gets something a 4.
All right.
Yeah.
We could split the difference and call it a 3, but it is your channel, so.
Yeah, well, it could be a Twig score of 4 and a Luna score of 2. So
2.
Yeah. But I'm not convinced. I don't know. It's just a shadow.
Yeah, I'm not convinced it's a ghost. I convinced that there's something else, either an insect or a dust particle or something, or even just there are in certain cases certain temperature changes can cause discoloration and stuff like that, depending on how old the building is. So,
yeah. Hi, Remy.
It's a Remy. It's a lemon Remy.
Check out the episode of Twig's Missing Movies with Remy where we talk about Madagascar. All right.
Not
Next
a sponsored
clip.
stream.
On June 28th, 2007, Riel Vipul uploaded a frightening, ghostly compilation video that gained over 5 million views, leaving viewers intrigued and unsettled. The video begins with the story of Jackie's house, a place where strange and unexplained events had been occurring. Cameraman Barry Conrad managed to document one particularly bizarre incident inside Jackie's home. A mysterious red liquid began oozing from the walls and dripping from the cabinets.
It's poop.
Convincing Jackie that her home was under the influence of an evil presence and leaving other residents equally disturbed. A few days later, the activity in Jackie's house intensified. Unusual noises began echoing through the home, while objects and toys were thrown across the house inexplicably,
as shown by this reenactment.
Chaotic atmosphere. Jackie explained how she believes that whatever force occupied the house wanted her family gone.
I try and tell them, whatever it is, it doesn't want us here, it doesn't want you here, it doesn't want me here, let's just get out of here.
Things took a dangerous turn when strange snapping sounds were heard coming from the attic.
Well,
they decided to investigate but the situation quickly
Pigeons.
became terrifying. Watch.
Jeff, please come here. Get this for us. Get the mic. Get the mic better. Jeff, here you go, buddy. Here you go. Here you go. What the hell happened? Are you okay, buddy? What? Look at his neck. Jeff, what's behind your neck?
I don't know what's on my neck.
In the dark attic, an unseen force physically attacked one of the men. He claims that something like a cord was tightly tied around his neck and twisted from the back, suspending him from a nail.
Like this, I don't know how far, to what degree, but I know it was twisted because it was tied around my neck. And then it was hung up over the nail on one of the cross members that go across the attic.
The camera flash captured the horrifying moment along with the clear burn marks left around the man's neck.
Man, I fucking hate theater kids, man.
Providing chilling evidence of the attack. Terrified by the series of events, Jackie decided that it was no longer safe to stay in the house. She left that night and never returned. The case has sparked countless comments from viewers, many of whom believe the story to be true. Some even shared similar experiences and advised to seek spiritual or religious intervention.
Yeah, because they always make things better.
In the same video, Real Vipal also shares another unsettling story from a house in Ohio, where the father of...
All right, before we get to this one...
Yeah. So the red dripping is, rather than even being a plumbing issue, that's happened to me in houses and apartments I've lived in before. That's more of like a... So it's like it's a leak from behind the whatever paint it's sort of like happens in houses that have had like a lot of repainting done over things. And so it is in older houses, but it's like humidity, a combination of humidity and just dirt and buildup and mold that is leaking out of that spot. Mm-hmm. So she could also have a leak in her roof. And it's just, the red is just, it could literally be like whatever, like metallic
oxides
stuff that she has that's leaking into the house. Like it's just particulate and rot and dust and all that stuff. Like it's not supernatural. It's not blood. It's not, I mean, it could be shit, but...
Yeah, this whole she abandoned the house never to come back again. Yeah, it sounds like the house was just in serious disrepair, which can also explain sounds. Like old houses settling can make weird sounds. If you got rats up there, they can make weird sounds.
Raccoons. Our condo, we in the wintertime, we have our little friends that we hear above our heads going, and it's like pigeons or something that's taking shelter from the weather for the winter. And like, we know they're up there. We're not like, so that doesn't like stuff, weird sounds from the attic is like, kind of like, well, maybe you have an infestation situation.
Now, as for the guy getting strangled, what it seems to me is somebody had hung that cord from that nail and might have been there for who knows whatever reason, just hanging there. It was a very thin cord, and it was pitch black up in there except where they were shining their flashlights. So he could have just like accidentally walked into it.
Yes.
And then when he freaked out, it caused it to twist around and choke him. And he's like, what's it? And it's like, so like all the the marks on his neck was inflicted from him like pulling against something that was suddenly around his neck.
Right. He might have panicked and that would cause you to leave a little bit of a mark. But like that, nothing came up behind him and put it on him. Like I can imagine there'd be cords up there hanging from the rafters and nails because maybe somebody was up there and they're suspending like tying insulation and cording and, crappy repair work and stuff. Or just if you store anything up there and you want to like have something sitting upright, maybe you tie it to the rafters, like
secure it.
That picture of him though, like
that was hilarious.
That was so funny. I was like, oh goddamn, freaking theater kids, man.
The family
good for their big break.
So for that one there, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a 2, maybe a 3.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I'll give it a 2.
Remember, this is out of 10, so
yeah.
Who have captured real paranormal activity on camera.
All right, now we're cooking.
Here we go. It's real.
The family had been hearing strange noises at night and waking up to find dishes and glasses broken along with objects moved around the house. To uncover the cause of these strange
as shown in the
occurrences,
stock
the father
footage.
set up a video camera to roll
check out this
overnight.
aperture.
What the camera captured was truly disturbing. The footage shows a glass on the table sliding across it on its own,
Ghost
followed
cat.
by an unplugged typewriter moving without any apparent cause. But the strange happenings didn't stop there. A chair near the table begins to slide away, and then a reclining chair at the back mysteriously rocks back and forth in slow motion. In the footage, there are also noises of the front door opening and closing by itself. Paranormal researcher John Osborne offers his take, saying he's watched the video countless times, but hasn't found any evidence of foul play. Next, the video covers even more chilling footage captured by a man renovating his house.
Okay, let's
Here
go
he
back
is.
to this one. So it's like, yeah, we got the...
Of the front door opening and closing by itself.
So the glass moves, the typewriter moves, the chair moves, then the recliner moves.
I would say the only interesting thing to me about it is the direction, both the direction the glass moves and the fact that it seems to be catching on the fabric
Yeah,
that's underneath it, and which implies that it's heavy enough to do that.
it does seem to be half full.
Okay. No, it's half empty.
Yeah, depends on if you're a ghost
How's
pessimist
your
or ghost
perspective?
optimist. See, when the glass was started moving, we can rule out a ghost cat because the ghost cat would have pushed it off the table.
Right, we're not dealing with a dead cat.
Yeah.
So, I think Hasio had it kind of said it where it's like, thank God it's all in the one. It's all in the same spot. It's all in the one area that he just happened to set his camera up.
Yeah.
But,
Also, what an odd angle to be filming at.
yes, like to choose this area, unless if we want to give the benefit of the doubt that they chose this because this is where they've noticed things moving around before. Like they've just noticed that in this particular area, shit seems to move around a lot. That could be something, but there's nothing here that couldn't be explained by attaching strings to things and pulling them. I mean,
Yeah, anytime a chair moves and you can't see 100% of the chair,
yeah.
Camera sitting on a cupboard, yeah, probably.
Cabinet is sitting in a cupboard. Yeah. I mean, it's 1993 as well, so it's like, yeah, it would be, you could just put fishing line on stuff and pull it, and it wouldn't show up. So it's kind of like, this is another situation where, unfortunately, I feel like it could be staged. It's too easy to stage this.
Yeah, this is the first one tonight where I'm saying definite hoax.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I can't see the string, I'll give it a 2.
Yeah, we'll give it a 2.
Paranormal researcher John Osborne was even more
give it a
chilling
two.
footage
Because it's not
captured
literally
by
a person
man
standing in
renovating his
the hallway.
house.
Yeah.
The contractors had been complaining about damage and tools
at these
being moved
contractors.
around when they arrived each morning, hoping...
Wait. Okay, for a second there, I thought she was wearing heels. But that's just the way her foot is up. And that's a part of the ladder. It's like, is she wearing heels?
Is she
but still,
like...
Still, this is not a step.
She's wearing flats.
Yeah.
Which is still not what you should be wearing. But anyway.
Yeah, she should be wearing work boots.
Actual boots.
Yeah. Come on.
Moved around
Something
when they
tells me that these might be actors and not actual contractors.
arrived
Paid
each
actors.
morning. Hoping to
Look how
uncover the
pristine
cause, the
their
man
overalls
decided to
are.
set up a hidden camera, expecting to catch the vandals. What he
Banned the Vandals? All right.
ended up capturing, however, was far more unsettling. Take a look.
Another weird angle.
In the footage, an empty chair slides quickly across the floor, seemingly propelled by an
All right.
Okay.
Clearly being pulled by the bottom left.
Yes. If it's moving because it's clearly being pulled from one
by an
leg.
unseen force. But what's even more shocking is a piece of sheetrock being pulled upwards and ripped away from the wall by an invisible, powerful force. John Osborne believes there can't be a natural explanation to the footage since the piece of sheetrock is being pulled upwards, which wouldn't be the case if it was just falling down by the force of gravity.
Barely even see
if it were just falling, it would have fallen just straight down under the force of gravity.
Despite several theories, the video remains cryptic with no real explanation for the bizarre events.
Yeah. Hoax.
I mean, I feel like this is nothing like, because of, again, the age of this video, is what, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of practical effects from like 90s scary movies.
Yeah.
Like it's all stuff that is so easy to do without a whole lot of tech, you know? Like, he's saying that the sheetrock doesn't fall. Like, that could just be, okay, so the sheetrock is attached at the top and pulled off.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, there's, I don't know, it's just not convincing. It's not And again, it's another weird angle. Why is it being filmed from that? And why is that one chair in that one spot in the middle of the room?
Yeah, and just
like,
the
what's
way
it
the
for?
chair moves is clearly like it was clearly string on the bottom left.
Yes.
Just yanking it. And the low resolution makes the string it's not gonna show up on camera. So yeah, I'm calling that one a hoax.
It's a hoax.
2 out of 10.
Yeah.
So I wonder when they're going to get to the scariest video that's going to haunt me.
I know, that's going to haunt us forever.
28th, 2017, Grid Synergy SG uploaded a video that captured the attention of countless viewers, claiming to have caught a real ghost using a 360-degree camera. The footage takes place late at night in an office, where a man working alone is interrupted by a sound ringing from outside.
They're just...
Somebody left the fridge open.
Curious, he gets up to investigate, but finds nothing unusual and returns to his desk. However, his focus is soon broken again as loud noises of objects falling echo from another room, followed by the lights in that room turning on by themselves. The man cautiously enters the room and picks up the fallen objects.
Doesn't say, hey, what's up? Anybody there? Maybe there's
they got a foosball table.
It's a nice place to work.
That's when more strange activity is caught on camera.
Okay, because like right now what I'm thinking is that there's just a motion sensor in that room, and then like something got disturbed and fell and it triggered the motion sensor, which turned the light on.
Right. And that box falling, could it be, as Modbot likes to say, unstable equilibrium? Just, oh, that's fucked up. That would freak me out, yeah.
Just a few seconds later, after the man leaves, the lights in the room glitch and turn back on, and the door swings open on its own again. The footage has left many viewers unnerved. Some claim to see the reflection of a human-like figure in the glass door, while others remain skeptical, believing the entire video could be staged.
Nice.
This next one is peak old school.
Okay, I wanna see that chair move again.
That's when more strange activity is caught on camera. Just a few seconds later, after the man...
So, here's my theory about the chair. Because we can't technically see the whole chair, it is possible that somebody is hiding under that pile of boxes and desks and pushed it out. I would say that this is a much more elaborate, like, it's still a hoax, but I would say that these people actually thought about, like, gave it some thought.
Yeah.
I think it's spooky. Like, I am aware that it's a hoax, but I would be if this was a real scenario where I'm working alone, all of those things happening would probably unnerve me a little bit, would freak me out a little bit, if nothing else for the jump scare. Like, even if I knew that light had a sensor, and if something fell and the light went off, I'd freak out a little bit.
The chair jumping out made me revise my thought that there was something unstable that fell down. Oh, you want to handle that, Hasio? But my guess, yeah, hoax. Hoax is my top explanation for this one. The way the chair moved, it looked like there was just somebody hiding back there and just gave it a good old shove.
Yeah.
And then there could easily then be another person who's in that room that could just knock stuff over and could be flicking the light switch and doing stuff like that. Now the question is the guy in on it, or is it people fucking with him?
I'm going to say that he's in on it because it's odd. It's weird. Yes, there's like people that like to work late, but it's odd that this is happening, that this happened to him, that this video emerged when there's actually a person there. Do you know what I mean? Like
Agreed.
Why isn't this footage captured? Like if this security camera runs all the time, why is it only showing up when there's somebody in, like, why is all this stuff only happening when there's somebody in the office? You know, I think the way he kind of inspected things, and didn't say, hey, is anybody there? You know, makes me think he's in on it somehow. You know, I don't know.
So yeah, we're definitely going with hoax. He's probably on it, but I agree with you. A well done hoax.
I think it's a well done hoax. I think I think it would be spooky if those individual events, like staged as they were, would happen. I think I'd be scared, and so I think that I would give this. I'd give this a 4.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
a 4.
too. A 4.
Give it a 4.
Yeah.
Leaves the light video.
Spine-tingling
This next
music.
one is peak old school paranormal YouTube. On August 23rd, 2007, YouTube user Siani Mansell uploaded a disturbing video that has since amassed over 3 million views. The video...
Okay, I don't care how many views they have.
We don't.
That
must mean it's more true.
With the uploader recording in a room alongside someone who appears to be her sister. Just a few seconds later, she notices something strange near the door frame.
Are you sure? I don't think so. What's that? Up there! I told you! I told you I seen something!
A figure peeking its head through for just a split second. A pale, ghost-like figure resembling a girl is standing eerily still on the staircase. The figure's unnatural appearance, far from anything human, sends the uploader into a panic as she is seen rushing outside the house in fear. Even after leaving the house, the terror doesn't stop.
Up there! See? What'd I say? Oh my god, what'd I say? Ah, it's gone! No, shit.
The uploader points out the figure still moving inside the house, visible through the glass windows. Unbelievably, the figure seems to shift between floors and rooms in mere seconds, defying explanation. In the description, she mentions that bizarre occurrences like this happen frequently in her house. She even shared 2 additional videos on her channel showing the same ghostly figure. With no further explanation or information provided, the mystery behind the figure remains unsolved, leaving viewers to interpret the chilling footage for themselves.
Okay, so this one's good. For a couple of reasons, which is...
Yeah, I agree with Hasio. You can definitely see the cut. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, no. You can see the cut with a cut. Hoax, with a cut. You can even see the cut. You mean as you approach the stairs and like she backs away from the stairs and then the camera turns into the stairs and she's at the top of the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that it's fun. I think that it was, but I do think I think it's good. I think it's good for the age of the video. But I don't know. I liked it because it's got a very much a grudge. Like this is, I can't remember what year they said this was, but this feels very much like this is like love letter to The Grudge.
Yeah. Creepy girl with long black hair, straight down. Yeah. It's a good look. It's a good look. But yeah, I'm fairly sure this was just them making a fake video with one of their friends. And
yeah, but I like it. I think it follows. I think I still put it in the same, although not as elaborate. I feel like it still falls into the same category as the previous one, where whoever's doing this, at least like they're doing it, like they're clearly doing it for fun though. Like they're obviously this seems to be something that she does. Like they have multiple videos of this same person. Like they seem to be like enjoying like creating this stuff just for the love of it. But
okay, like here's the thing. you're a teen girl.
I am?
Well, pretend you were a teen girl.
Got it.
And you're making a silly video with your friend.
Yeah.
And you see a weird figure peer into the door like that.
Mm-hmm.
Would your first instinct be to chase after and try and get them on video?
Oh God, no. My first I would shit my pants. I would scream. I mean, like, also this is another, although this is a less, now that I'm thinking about the video, like another thing that makes it more obviously, even before the cut, that it's staged is the angle that it's being filmed at. If you're filming your friend dancing or doing something silly, why are you filming it just so that you can get a vision? Just you get like the top, her head and one shoulder, but the whole door.
Yeah.
You know. So, but I liked it. Like, I like it from a teenagers fucking around Sam. It also casts a shadow, which is fun.
A pale, ghost-like figure resembling a girl is standing...
A pale, ghost-like figure resembling a girl. You could have just said, a girl.
Eerily still on the staircase. The figures are
standing still. Oh no. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll give it a 3 because for effort.
Yeah, I'll give him a 3 for effort. But again, hoax. Yeah.
Yeah.
17 years ago, on June 7th, 2007.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Rub it in, why don't you?
YouTube user Devin Raymond uploaded a video that later became infamous, gaining over 1 million views.
Don't care about the views.
Where are you?
The footage was filmed at a secret location rumored to be haunted. Take a look.
Let me stick your camera through the hole first, might be a body in there. Well, I'll try with it too. East what so far? East wind. You get in.
The video features a chilling moment.
What?
I have the body of a pig. Oink,
oh,
oink, oink,
you
oink.
shouldn't say that about yourself. Build them
When a strange voice is
self-esteem.
heard in the background.
Don't look at me. I'm hideous.
Upon processing the audio, the voice appears to say, "I have the body of a pig," followed by unsettling grunting noises. The uploader described this as an EVP, electronic voice phenomenon, claiming no one noticed the sound at the time of recording. It was only later, during a review of the footage, that the eerie discovery was made. The video ends with a photograph allegedly taken during the same moment. The image shows a disturbing creature with glowing eyes.
Does it?
Groot?
Groot?
Many viewers questioned its
You do not have the body of a
with
pig.
some accusing the
You are
uploader of
Treebeard.
photoshopping the image.
Well,
in response
if
to
they did, they sucked at it.
the skepticism, Devin Raymond clarified that the photograph was unedited. He never claimed it to be paranormal, stating he shared it purely because he found it interesting and left its interpretation to the audience. While the creator refused to disclose the exact location, he revealed that the footage was captured in a maintenance system beneath a vast old building. He speculated that the EVP might have been someone using an intercom in the tunnels, but was doubtful, as the area reportedly had no electricity at the time. The video's authenticity has been debated for years, leaving...
See, for a second there, I thought we were supposed to see a figure moving, but then I realized that's just the flashlight and the weird... Yeah.
Viewers divided. Was this a genuine supernatural encounter or an elaborate setup?
You get in.
Well, the thing is like, that's stupid because audio is much easier to fake,
well,
I feel, than video.
They primed us with the subtitles and telling us what it said as we heard it.
Yeah.
I would never have made out the words, "I have the body of a pig," if they didn't prime us to hear those words.
Right. I heard the grunting noise, but that could just be the sound of them opening the door, and it's rusty old door, and it's creaking and shuddering, you know?
And then that, I don't know. Again, I think
it's in a spooky, and then it's in a spooky, it's in a spooky, and the image is just like, I mean, it's more Matrixing. And I would not have, I was like, what are we looking for? And then he said, it looks like a creature with glowing eyes. And I'm like, oh, well, now I kind of see it. But, like, you had to tell me.
Yeah. This is just...
This is a 1 for me.
Yeah.
Just because there's
nothing there.
There's nothing there, and everything that is there had to be told to us.
Yeah.
Ghost pigs. I have the body of a
Coming
pig.
up in our last
ghost with very
segment,
low
in just a
self-esteem.
few seconds, we take a look at some eerie home footage that many claim shows an alien.
A bug.
Oh,
but before we do, remember to hit that subscribe button and tickle that little bell icon and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be notified every time we drop our scary and creepy content.
Yeah.
See, I don't have to do that on my videos.
On
the videos
October
you watch
11th, 2010, InShock 2010 uploaded a short 2-minute video to YouTube that quickly gained attention due to the odd activity it captured. The uploader clarified that for several weeks they had witnessed strange events and noises coming from the dining area. Suspecting it might have been a wild animal, like a raccoon, they decided to set up a security camera. However, what was caught on the night of October 11th left them deeply disturbed. Take a look.
Deeply disturbed. Orbs! Anomalies!
Was there some movement in the window there?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
The footage shows a strange creature peering through the dining window. Its unusual face appears for only a few seconds before disappearing again.
Oh,
it's doing its best. It's trying. Oh, I mean, it's kinda.
Many commenters speculated about the creature's nature, with some suggesting it might have been an alien due to its large black eyes, which didn't
clearly a
resemble those of
pervert.
a child or any known animal.
Well,
adding to the mystery, many viewers also noticed a glowing orb flying across the dining room
It's a bug.
shortly before
Those
the
are
face appeared behind the window.
It's a bug.
They believed that the orb was somehow related to the figure, suggesting it could have been a part of the same unexplained phenomenon.
An alien bug.
Despite the theories and debates, the footage remains unexplained, leaving viewers captivated by what was captured that night.
An alien with mind control powers controlling the bug.
Wow.
I think that's, I mean, maybe we're not seeing, maybe because it's just like poor quality video of poor quality video. We're just not seeing what they're seeing, but I'm not seeing anything that would freak me out.
Yeah, there's like something there that kind of moved behind it, but like...
I mean, it's so even, okay, so if they're like, let's move something in front of the window to make it look like there's something peeking in the window. It's such, as a hoax, such a low effort hoax that I don't even want to give them like a lot of points for it because it's just lazy. It's lazy hoaxing.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing there that's even remotely spooky. Like even that, like an alien face. Well, it's just like any kind of face is going to look like that in that kind of lighting.
Right, because what does an alien look like? I mean, obviously, I have to put on a human meat suit in order to get people to recognize me as a being, and so my monster face leaves much to be desired. So I don't know if they would even. You have to pick a face that humans recognize as a face, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Was that the #1 video?
Yeah, that was the last video. That was their final one.
Oh, damn.
I mean,
It's still haunting us to
23
this
seconds
day?
left in there, and it's probably just...
Do you want to see some more scary video?
Yeah, we don't want
We
to.
do. Someday, maybe.
All right.
Oh, man. One of these days, we're going to get, like, one that we can score, like, a 7 or an 8.
Yeah,
you know?
if we can crack the 5, you know.
We could crack the 5. That would be great. I don't know. Did the last video, did we get some that were in, like, the 7 range or no?
I think there was one video that we thought was pretty good, but
yeah. Oh, the ghost
honestly,
pig.
not impressed by this one.
No, it's kind of a bummer, but like still obvious. I mean, I still enjoy ripping them to pieces. So,
yeah.
but I just love, like, I love how he feels the need to tell us how many views the video had, like, as if it creates legitimacy.
Here we see a video from Corvus Twig. It has over 50 views.
It went viral.
Yeah.
Well,
this has been another episode of Corvids, Creepers, and Conspiracies, and we have yet to find proof of.
You know what? I'm gonna go digging now. I'm gonna go digging for some videos that we can watch.
Oh yeah.
For this, because I think we need it. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find the video.
We're gonna find it. And if
the
you
indisputable evidence.
Yeah. If you have a video that you would like us to cover on the show, please send it my way.
Please do. We're gonna. This is gonna be a repeat. We're gonna be repeat offenders here.
Oh yeah.
On this channel.
This isn't gonna be a show like Twigs Missing Movies or Sunday Dusk where I have a big variety of people. I got my all stars for this one.
All stars.
We got. Yeah, Luna will be on a lot. Draken's gonna be on a lot. Draken being 3 people. Yeah. And
well, this was a delight. I look forward to the next one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. Anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Plug in. Let's see what even it's Sunday. So I mean, the next time I stream will probably be tomorrow night, and we'll probably be doing art because I got a lot of some redeems that people have that I need to draw art for people. And I also have a commission to work on, including yourself, your fine self. And, yeah. So that's all. But I usually stream between 7:30 and 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And, that's, I usually update on my Discord exactly what I'm doing the day I'm doing it. So thank you, Corvus, for inviting me on again. I look forward to the next round.
Me too. Always a fun time. Always a time. So anyway... We're going to call this episode done, and we will be right back. So
another one in the bag.
But
don't you go nowhere.
I don't know if there's a way for me to like manually trigger a commercial break, but hopefully it'll happen soon. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Bye.
Spooky music.
Spooky, spooky skeletons.